I'm Youmna Saba. I'm a musician from Lebanon, and I sing and I play daoud with electronics. My music, I compose my music, and my music is always based on research, whether in musicology or sound design and other interests. Yes, for sure. I mean, it's not only geographical influences, but influences also from other practices, and not only artistic practices, also scientific literature, and yes, basically taking influence from everywhere I could find. So I always imagine I have a phase where I'm very open to influences, and I feel I'm like a sponge or really a bee, just flying and picking up different ideas and different ways of thinking as well. Yeah. This last project, Wishah, is written in the classical Arabic language, because we have the classical Arabic language that we use for written and other also spoken, but it's for like more formal, and the other and all dialects are basically based on this language. So I use the classical Arabic language, but the lyrics I usually base myself a lot on the sonic properties of the words and how they sound, how they resonate, what sounds create the words, and how they influence also the resonances from my instrument and from the electronics I play. So the meaning comes after. I mean, it's of course to me is not an issue that I think of, but I would say that sometimes it's clear the difference between in the programmation, although studies show and statistics show that it's getting better, at least in some genres and some genres basically, and milieus and festivals. To me personally, I never faced the problem, but unfortunately, it could be tokenized also in the programmation of festivals. I mean, it's good, but it's also bad to be programmed just because you're a woman, and this is a big problem also. Yeah. A recurring nightmare I have, yes, I dream that I'm chewing a gum and I can't get rid of it.
Okay, so that it's...
Yeah, and I can't just throw it, and it's just, yeah. Yeah, I'm passionate about writing. I love writing, which I don't do often, but when I have time, I love writing, and sports as well, also when I have time. I write poems that I would sing eventually, or lyrics that I would sing eventually, but I also write texts, research-based, but more in the narration style, if you'd like, yeah. One of them was published in Spectre, the magazine that's released by GRN, and the last one, the fourth edition, yes. I mean, I would say ma'oud, but also someone might use it, so maybe not such I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just like to disintegrate alone and in the soil. Yeah, I'm happy actually they don't ask about the lyrics. This is a good thing, but actually it's a question that someone asked me. It's a journalist asked me this about the title of the last album, like why it's called Wishah. And Wishah is a veil in Arabic, but it's also a lot of interplay between shadows, to the extent where you wouldn't know at the end which is the image, which is the shadow, and I think this is very representative of many events of the last few years that when I was composing the album, and also technically and musically and aesthetically, it falls under this umbrella. Sure. Yeah.